the game, cause see the boxing voice.
Welcome back, gang, for the first time and hopefully many more to come. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on the notifications right here, this little bell, so you can get those emails every time we go.
What's going on? It's Ron from The Boxing Voice. I'm here with up-and-coming prospect, professional debut coming soon, right?
Yeah.
Khalid Billings.
Hopefully soon, real soon actually.
Hey, I got some footage of you doing some pads. You look great. Can you let us know a little bit about your background? Let us know, how you started boxing.
Well, I've been boxing a long time. I've been boxing since I was about 8 years old. But I got a lot of amateur fights. But I stopped like around, I would say like 19, 20. I stopped for a while. I'm at 26 now, but so it's a little late start in the pro career, but getting started. I mean, look at Bernard Hopkins. He started at 26, but he stayed disciplined. So it's never too late, especially in your mid 20s. But I'm just ready, man. I'm ready to work hard.
I mean, you're around Gary Stark, senior Andre Rozier. Did you get to spar any their fighters?
I was just training with Richie for this camp. I only sparred him like 3 times.
Richard Comey?
Yeah, Richard Comey for his camp.
How those sparrings go?
No, he's real strong. He's real strong. He keeps coming. We had a little accident one of the other days. He like elbowed me in my nose. My nose isn't broken. It was just my cartilage. It just hurt really bad. But I still continue sparring. I finished out the sparring. But no, he's real strong. He's definitely ready. That man, he don't stop coming. He's good. But I'm a little bigger than he is. But I can handle it.
What weight class you planning to do?
I'll be probably campaigning at 147.
Okay, 147.
Yeah. So right now I'm probably like 165, but I'm training though, so I'm somewhat in shape. I mean, the other day I hit my all-time high, 170. I've never ever weighed 170, but my weight fluctuates so much.
Yeah.
Like one day I'll be that 1 week I was 170. The next 3 days I was like 163. I was like, what the hell? Weight's always fluctuating, but I work out a lot. I stay consistently working out. But there's a difference between staying in shape and staying in fighting shape. So now it's time to get fighting shape.
How would you describe your fighting style? Are you a southpaw or are you orthodox?
I'm a southpaw fighter. I'm left-handed. I can switch every once in a while. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, I'm a southpaw fighter. I would say I'm a little more on the fast side. I'm a little more on the fast side. But I would say more of a boxer though.
A boxer?
Yeah, more of a boxer.
If you were to combine certain fighters, would say, I know you have your own style. I know boxers never want to compare themselves to others, but just to kind of give some of the fans and people watching out for, just to kind of get a glimpse, before even seeing you, what would you say some little glimpses of? What would you say?
You say a little Pernell. I like to slip like Pernell. Who else? I mean, sometimes I can brawl. A little Ray Leonard.
Ray Leonard? Okay.
A little bit. But it's like, what I'm saying? I don't want to give the people too much.
Exactly. Okay.
I just want them to see. You know what I'm saying?
We definitely want to know. Those are great, fun comparisons. Pernell Whitaker, Sugar Ray Leonard. So we'll definitely be excited to see that.
Maybe that's a little too
no worries,
a little too hot.
But you being a boxer yourself, I also want to know, point some of your IQ. We got other big fighters coming up. We got the Crawfords, the Spencers, the Thurmans, the Sean Porter. You're 147 right now. Who do you think are the best in that division?
As of right now, the best it would probably have to be either between Earl Spence and
it's good though.
Earl Spence, Crawford, and probably Keith Thurman.
You got Keith number 3?
Yeah, I mean, between Earl and Crawford, I think it's a toss-up, but I'll probably edge it to Earl.
Why is that?
I just think he's, I study those guys. Like, I'm like a bit of a boxing nerd. Like, I watch all the fights. I watch all the interviews, because I feel like when you watch interviews and you study, like you not only study a fighter, you study who they are as a person. So like I probably watch just about every Earl Spence interview. I probably watch almost every Terrence Crawford interview. And when it seems like he's just a really strong guy. He's a really big guy. and he spars with heavyweights. And I mean, everybody saw I spar with heavyweights, but I just think overall he's just a lot stronger. Maybe it's a lot bigger. And you look at the fight with him and Kell Brook. He broke down Kell Brook, and Kell Brook is a bigger guy. Now, Terrence Crawford can box, and I believe he possibly can outbox him. He's probably the better boxer. Even he's admitted that himself. But it all comes down to, can you handle that pressure along 12 rounds? Anybody can fight 6 rounds, 4 rounds. But when it comes to 7, 8th round, 10th round, how's that pressure gonna catch up to you?
Now, I just want to go back to what you're saying about like Errol's character. Like, how much does that play in boxing? Like someone's demeanor, their character, you know, and how that translates more into the ring. Because you were talking a little bit about Kell Brook. You know, Kell Brook was broken down, maybe the pressure, the skills, but that character, does that get to a fighter where they feel that the person's confidence is just so strong that they start doubting themselves in the ring a little bit? Is that?
It depends. It depends. Like if you look at the camp for, if you look at the build up to Floyd and Asa De La Hoya, how, you know, if you watch 24/7, how Floyd was talking so much shit and he was getting in Asa De La Hoya's head. Yeah, and he was definitely playing the bad guy, but he was being obnoxious about it. Like if you look at Earl Spence, he doesn't talk so much, but as of lately, I don't know if you've been watching it, he's been talking a little more shit than normal.
Is that part of your game plan too? You know, are you kind of more like a, you know, get in their face kind of guy, or are you more mental, mind games? You know?
I don't know. Have to play, because like, you know, when I'm around people, like, you know, friends, and if I'm like in the street, if I'm in the street, yeah, I'll talk some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It all depends. It depends. And like if you get in my face, I'm definitely gonna talk shit back. But I don't think off the rip I'm gonna just come out talking shit. And you want to be careful, son. You want to talk shit to get in your fighter's head, but you don't want to talk shit to where you lose sponsors and nobody wants to deal with you. Like look at Adrian Broner. You don't want to be like, you know what I'm saying, too much over the top.
Well, he got Fashion Nova on him the other day.
Yeah, I peeped that. He got Fashion Nova and Goose Country, right?
Yeah, so,
sponsoring him.
I mean, you know, so I guess it's case by case, right? You know.
I think nowadays everybody reaching their height by talking shit. If you look at Conor McGregor, but everybody's trying to mimic Floyd's his whole game plan. How
like
he
the villain.
Played the villain. Yeah.
Everyone wants to lose.
Everybody wants to. I mean, but that's nowadays. That's what it takes to like blow.
You know?
I think a part of being who I am, I have to be somewhere in between. I'm just not gonna just talk crazy shit. I still want to be somewhat of a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I still got parents. Look at me a different way. When time to talk shit, I feel like it's a time and place for everything, and you got to know that time and place.
Any word on possible upcoming fights, whereabout,
yeah,
anything?
Hopefully the end of February, March.
Okay.
The pro debut, and then once I get the first one out the way, and there's gonna be a domino effect. Just keep coming and coming and coming. And then, you know, one of the hardest parts about training hard all the time and not fighting, it's like you don't know when you're fighting, so it's like you don't want to burn yourself out in camp. You don't want to catch any injuries. So. But yeah, hopefully end of February, March. I'm just training hard now. I'm about to step it up.
Awesome.
So this way, you know, I'll be ready.
Well, I'm excited to check you out. Can you tell us where we can find you on social media?
Yeah, definitely. You can find me on Instagram at Nation Hip Hop. That's NationHiphop. And I have a few followers. I have about 10K followers. A lot of people have been telling me on Instagram to start a YouTube channel. Because I'm like one of those people that just like tell the truth about everything. So I feel like if you tell your truth, nobody can use it against you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I just tell it. So a lot of people tell me YouTube channel. So I'm about to start a YouTube channel. It's gonna be under my name, Khaalid Billings. I have 100 subscribers already, but I don't have any videos up. So
well, no worries. We'll definitely get more videos up. You know, from us.
Maybe I'll put this one up.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know?
100%.
Yeah, but yeah, that's about it, man.
Appreciate it.
Right.
Wish you the best of luck. Definitely catch you around more often, right?
Thank you, man. Thank
If you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, entitled betting shows. The list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.